Good morning, everyone. It's moving day. Okay, so I stayed up until about 11 o'clock last night packing everything, which is pretty late for me. But it really, and I don't want to jinx myself, but it wasn't that hard. I started Tuesday night and then yesterday I kind of finished everything up. And it is now all grouped together downstairs. I still have a lot of stuff left over that I need to post on Poshmark and things like that to sell. But other than that, it's looking pretty bare in here, which is kind of crazy. Everything is going inside one van. And so the plan is for me to take the train, because there are only 2 seats in the van, of course. And my parents are gonna ride in the van. So I'm excited. It was supposed to rain today, and thank God it's just supposed to be cloudy until about 1 p.m. and then it'll start raining at 1 p.m. But at that point, I won't really care because everything will probably already be moved into the apartment already. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the state of my garage right now because it's a little crazy, but at the same time, it's me moving my entire life, and I feel like it's not that much, but you guys can be the judge and let me know in the comments. Okay, so I came out to show you guys what everything looked like in the garage, but my dad's been out here for the past 20 minutes loading up the car. So this is everything. That's my whole life in there. And we are going to get moving soon because I have to catch a train at 9:05. It's about 8:30 right now. I'm just gonna eat really quickly and then we'll get going, but I don't know, I'll try to show you guys. These are gonna be my wicker baskets for the bathroom shelving. That is my nightstand. My clothes are in these things. You guys saw me in my last vlog pack that stuff up in these little duvet cases. And then this bench, you guys know that's the one we plucked off the street. I still have to clean it with the Folex, but on the inside of this, I just put all of my shoes, which was really great. It's my mattress. These are my coats that I'm bringing with me. And then everything else has my life in it. This is also something you guys have seen before. If I get a dresser, this is gonna go on the dresser and I can put my fragrances and things on it. But we will find out when we get there if I could fit a dresser in my room. So that's everything. And here's my dad.
Gonna miss this girl. Gonna miss this girl. My last official move, ladies and gentlemen. My last official move.
He said he was just telling me that he's never
too damn old
moving.
to pick things up and put them down.
Yeah, next time he said we're getting movers to do this, which I clearly obviously would pay for, but yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. So super blessed to have them help me and just getting ready for this next chapter. That got a little cheesy. I am at the apartment, so I took the train in separate from my parents and they're showing up in about a half an hour. So I am just going to start taking measurements for my room so I can maybe figure out how to orient everything, because I've been trying to do it on this planning app for a really long time, and it's a lot of frustration, and it's just easier to just see the space and be in here and just try to figure it out. We are going to try and fit a dresser on this wall right here, so stay tuned for that. But I only have one window in my room, but it actually seems like it gets pretty good natural light, as you can see right now, which is going to be perfect for like filming YouTube videos and things like that I have to do on the weekends and things, which was something that I was a little bit worried about because the other girls have a couple more windows in their room. So I was figuring that they would probably get a lot more light, but this is good enough for me if it is for you guys. So yeah, I am just going to get the tape measure out again. Never thought I would have to use that again, but here we are, and just start to measure things around. I know for a fact that my dad, who you guys met a little earlier, is going to get some sort of frustrated because on the street, I was hoping there was gonna be a fire hydrant like near the apartment, but there is not. So I just went down there. There is a Spectrum truck that is parked on the side with their flashers on, obviously because they do have to do service in people's apartments. And it is the same size as the van, so I'm hoping that guy leaves and then my dad can park in that spot. But basically, toward the end of the street, there are 2 restaurants that have outdoor seating that go into the street. So it's a lot more narrow toward the end. So I'm gonna have them go like 2 doors back, and we'll just unload from there. I mean, like, that's just the only way we can do it, basically. So that is the plan, but I just know my family and I know that moving is stressful. So I'm just gonna have to take some deep breaths through this, and I should be done in about 7 hours. Oh, also, I ordered a TaskRabbit to come and build the wardrobe. Hopefully it's gonna take only 2 hours. I feel like it would take me 2 hours, and these guys do this for a living, so I'm like, fingers crossed that he's probably built 17 of these same wardrobes before. But I'm gonna lay everything out for him just so that it's all ready by the time he gets here. And then we're also gonna be going to pick up my sister's friend's couches, and it's about a 15-minute drive away, which isn't too bad, but we have to move the couches out of their apartment into the van, and then from the van into here. And they won't fit in the elevator. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that should probably be the hardest part, and if that is true, then this should be fun. Okay guys, so I took some measurements in my room, and I think I know how I'm gonna orient everything. So bed is gonna go against the wall long ways this way, nightstand, and then that I think will free up some room from either a wardrobe or a dresser coming out here, but I think it's gonna have to be a dresser. But my parents are coming down my Ave right now, so I have to go out and meet them, and we're gonna start moving stuff. Hey you guys, it's future me. So I'm actually editing this video back. I'm sitting in my apartment on a couch, and I am just going through this footage, and I realized I just started unpacking everything and then just left it there. So basically what happened the rest of the day was that me and my mom had to then go catch the train because my dad had to bring back the van as soon as we were done unpacking because we couldn't leave it in the street where it was. So he went straight back home. The couches did not fit. So I live in an apartment building that has a very narrow entryway to an elevator. There's no freight elevator. I mean, honestly, thank God we even have an elevator because a lot of buildings don't. So that was great, but the couches did not fit. So we ended up buying this one that I'm sitting on now. Just a little sneak peek. You guys will see this when I do a full-on house tour. But yeah, the couches didn't fit. Me and my mom took the train home, and it was kind of a chaotic day. I had to be home at a certain time because I thought I was gonna have a meeting, and I didn't. So yeah, I was just like sweating for like 6 hours straight. I barely got to unpack everything. I just did the wardrobe because that was in the main area, and I didn't want to leave any bags of clothes or anything there for when the other girls were moving in. So I was the first one that moved in, and I didn't just want to like leave my stuff flung everywhere. So that was the end of that. And basically I went home for another week because I had like doctor's appointments and certain errands and things to run. I had to pick up a couple more things. I had to get a dresser. So I went home to do all of that stuff, and you guys will see that in the next moving vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I know that these videos are a little bit different from what I normally do, but I promise that we are going to resume with full-on fashion content as soon as I possibly can. I kind of want to get these videos out one after another and not on any type of schedule as soon as I edit all of them, just so that we can get back to all the styling videos and the hauls and things like that I know you guys love. So stay tuned for that. This isn't going to be like a full-on lifestyle / home channel, I promise you. But yeah, that's just what to expect over the next probably about a week. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this whole series, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.